Talent, your most competitive asset. Hi, I'm Stacey Stratton. I'm the president and CEO of Minneapolis-based True Talent Group, and I've been getting a lot of questions on what's happening in the market, what's happening with hiring, and want to chat with you a little bit about it today. So I was recently at a Vistage Summit, and ITR, which typically has 99% accuracy, says that we are in a business slow of growth, right, for the continuing of 19 and 20. The good news is it's not a recession, and in 2021 we're going to expect it to go back up again. So what does that mean for us here in Minneapolis, right? Well, good news is 60% of Minnesota CEOs said that they are going to add to staff within the next year. So that's great news for hiring here. And what does that happen to the market with talent, right? So hiring is up, businesses grow, or business is slowing growth a little bit. Typically we would see that there would be an available pool of talent, but right now that's not the case because we have a lot of baby boomers retiring. So we're going to still continue to see a talent war on that side of things. So how do you find the best for your business? Because a mishire on average will cost a business 3 times the salary for that person. Not to mention all the emotional pain and sleepless nights that go with that. We all been there, right? So taking a look at that, just even think about a digital marketing specialist at $80,000. That's going to cost your organization $240,000 if you make a mishire. So how do you find the right person, right, in this market as it continues to be a little bit challenging in the in terms of hiring talent? We'll take a look at 5 different things when we do an assessment and recommendations for a company. And the first thing is the company itself, right? What's the state of the company? Is it in growth? Is it in decline? Is it kind of just moving along? What's the company reputation? So really kind of just taking a look at the company as a whole. Number 2, the job description. Is it feasible? Is this person even available? They call them unicorns and purple squirrels, right? But is it even a job that can be filled within the market? And looking at the available talent, is the salary on par? What are the other things that the company has to offer? What are the opportunities? So we take a look at that. Then leadership. People leave leaders, not companies, right? You might have heard that before. So what is the leadership in place? Is leadership going to change? What is the organizational structure? So taking a really look at that, what is the history of promotion, internal hires versus external, all those different things. 4th, the recruiting process, right? So once you find that amazing person, how do you make sure that they get hired? So how many people are interviewing them? Are they asking all kinds of different questions, coming up with different ideas? Does everybody know what the must-haves are for this position? Does everybody know what we're looking for? And then finally after that is, crap, do we have budget approved for this position? So making sure that you can actually, once you find that great person, that you can actually get through that recruiting process in a snap and get that great person. Last and not least is retention. And that's typically not something that a lot of companies in our space and the recruiting side of things are worried about. But at True Talent Group, it's really something that we really pay attention to. And 95% of the people that we placed in the last 2 years are still with their jobs. So looking at that, if you're going to hire somebody, if you're going to transfer all that knowledge to somebody, making sure that the retention is there. And on average, within the first 30 days, people know if they're going to stay. And companies know if they're going to be a fit. So what's the onboarding process look like? Is it drinking from a fire hose or hydrant? Is there a great onboarding and training program? What does even the first 30 days look like? It's so important. Who's taking them to lunch? Just little things like that. So those are the things that we look at when we are assessing companies and making recommendations. If you're interested in having us come out, make an assessment, make a recommendation, we have found that it will save hundreds of thousands of dollars, if not millions, to make sure that you have everything, to make sure that you get the people to help build and grow your company and its reputation. Either shoot out a message to me on LinkedIn or email us at info@truetalentgroup.com.